I hope you'll forgive my appearance. I just spent 70 hours this week working and watching my kid every single day for 8 days straight. During the day and sleeping like 4, 5, 6 hours a day, maybe. So I'm tired. A key point of doctrine that is being taught within that group is that Section 124 states that Jesus would take away the Melchizedek priesthood. And when I tried to question Phil about it, he basically kept cutting me off, not letting me finish my sentences. And then he contacted me after the Zoom meeting and told me thank you for not elevating or escalating. Okay, so Jesus Christ in Section 124 says to Joseph Smith, build a temple whereby the Most High, the Father, can come dwell therein, that he might restore that which was lost unto you, or that which was taken away, even the fullness of the priesthood. Now, it wasn't taken away from the world because it had not yet been restored. Okay, so they think that that means the Melchizedek priesthood. But in order to come into the presence of the Most High, Joseph Smith taught that you have to have the Melchizedek priesthood. So if Jesus is telling him to build a temple, to go into that temple so that God himself can restore a priesthood that they need before they even get into that temple, that's not what he's talking about. And Phil Davis flips and does all kind of backflips and all kinds of stuff to try to make it make sense, saying that, oh, this was a revelation from Joseph to the saints and all this crap. It's not. The fact that he keeps teaching this false doctrine means that they're looking for the Melchizedek priesthood when they already had it. They had it. They don't have it anymore. Because July 2013, the prophecy of Daniel chapter 12 was fulfilled, wherein God told the man clothed in linen, myself, to sever all the ordinances of all the holy people, which is talked about in Daniel chapter 12 as severing the power of all the holy people in the last days, which did happen. So people, in order to get that priesthood, which is on the earth, they have to come through me to get it. This whole idea that they have to build a temple to go in that temple so that the Father himself can go in and restore priesthood, that they actually need that priesthood to even be in his presence, is a logical fallacy, and it is a lie straight from hell. Phil Davis does teach a lot of good stuff, so he's just basically a Judasco at the highest level. And I don't doubt that he didn't have, or that he did have an experience with an angel that taught him all this stuff. Unfortunately, the angel that he was taught by was not from God. So, it surprises me that they'll allow me to remain. There's a lot of things that I could say, especially on the calls, but I don't say them. I only say things that speak truth because I want people to understand truth, and I don't want to be kicked out of the group when the truth that they are learning is more important than the truth that they could have if I was allowed to freely speak. So I'm still in the group, and I've tried to contact Phil several times, and he refuses to take my calls, or refuses to even talk about this. So, but it's just, if the Melchizedek priesthood was taken away from the church, and the saints had to build a temple where the Most High can come dwell therein, the Father, that he can restore the fullness of the priesthood, And Joseph Smith taught in order to go into the presence of the Father, you need to have the Melchizedek priesthood. Then the fullness of the priesthood is not the Melchizedek priesthood. It's a priesthood higher than that only God can give. And Joseph Smith taught those things as well. So.